Addition and subtraction of fractions. In adding and subtracting fractions, first we have to consider if the given fractions are similar or not. So kung hindi siya similar, that is they are dissimilar fractions. Ano ba yung examples ng mga similar fractions? So if we define similar fractions, in layman's term, they just have the same denominator. So in Filipino, dapat magkakaparehas sila ng denominator. So para masabi na they are similar. Halimbawa, 2/3, 4/3, and 5/3. So they are similar fractions kasi they have the same denominator. Next example ay 7/11, 4/11, and 2/11. So they are similar fractions. Ano pa? 1/2 and 1/2. So they are similar in numerator, but at the same time, hindi naman natin chinecheck yung numerator. Ang mahalaga is yung denominator. So they have the same denominator. So they are similar fractions. And then for the similar fractions, it means they have different denominator. Halimbawa ay 1/3, 2/5. So yan. Or magkaiba sila ng denominator, so they are dissimilar fractions. Another example, 5/6, 2/3, and 3/7. So kung mapapansin nyo, magkakaiba sila ng denominator. So they are examples of dissimilar fractions. So that is the types of fractions, similar and dissimilar. So in adding and subtracting, ayun kasi yung una nating kino-consider para kung sakaling similar lang siya, mas madali na natin siyang ma-solve kasi mas madali ang similar compared to dissimilar fractions. So let's have an example of similar fractions. 1/2 plus 1/2 is equal to, so kung mapapansin nyo, they are similar fractions kasi they have the same denominator, which is 2. Kapag similar fractions, ang ginagawa lang natin is kinokopya lang yung denominator. So ang denominator niya ay 2. So ang final answer or yung sagot is 2 ang denominator. And then for the numerator, kokopyahin lang natin yung numerator ng first term, and then kung anong operation, halimbawa, so in the given example, that is 1. So i-add lang natin yung 1 sa another 1. So ang kakalabasan ay 1 plus 1 sa numerator, so that is equal to 2. And then for denominator, kokopyahin lang rin natin 2. So if we simplify 2/2 or 2 divided by 2, that is 1. So ganyan kasimple if the given fractions are similar. Another example, 2/3 plus 4/3 plus 7/3 equals, again, they are an example of a similar fractions. So kokopyahin lang natin yung denominator and then fraction bar. So sa numerator of the first term, meron tayong 2 and then plus. Second term is 4 and then plus, and then 7 for the third term. So i-add lang natin yung nasa numerator since addition ang ginamit na operation. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 is 13. And then the denominator is 3. So this is your answer. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, sa basic fraction, ito ay naka-improper fraction. So if we convert this into mixed fraction, that is 4 and 1/3. So this will be your final answer. Kung hindi kino-consider ni teacher ang improper fraction. So that is another topic kung paano ang improper, pero siguro dito i-check natin. Idamay na natin since ang sagot natin ay improper from 13/3. So gamitin lang natin yung pang-elementary na process. So 13, i-divide lang natin by 3. So ganyan ang gagamitin nating operation. Ganyan ang gagamitin nating method. Gumagamit tayo ng ganyang line kasi sa elementary yan. So 13 divided by 3. So ang possible ay 4. Ang pinakamalapit ay 4 kasi 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. And then may matitirang 1. So kung decimal ang sagot natin, itutuloy pa natin to, pero fraction lang naman tayo. Kunin natin yung whole number na 4 and then yung remainder na 1 at yung pinang-divide natin na 3. So ito si 4, si 1 ang nasa numerator at si 3 yung ating divisor. So doon nakuha si 4 and 1/3 if we transform improper to mixed fraction. So ginagawa lang natin yon kung improper siya. Para masasabi na improper if mas mataas yung numerator kumpara sa denominator. Kasi dito mas mataas si 13 kumpara kay 3. Kaya pwede natin siyang i-transform to mixed fraction. Next example. 4/5 minus 2/5. So simpleng-simple, we just copy the denominator 5 and then 4. So subtraction naman siya dito. Kaya pinagsama ko na ang addition and subtraction kasi same lang naman sila ng rule. For multiplication and division, inihiwalay ko kasi iba yung rule nila. Hindi nila kailangan na malaman if the given fractions are similar or dissimilar. Applicable lang yun dito sa addition and subtraction. Okay, let's proceed. Again, we just copy 5 as our denominator kasi similar term lang naman sila. And then 4, we copy the numerator of the first term. Ang operation ay subtraction, so 4 minus na siya. Then we just copy 2 as the numerator of our second term. So 4 minus 2 is 2. And then the denominator is 5. We just copy 5. So ito na ngayon yung sagot natin. So since proper fraction siya, so this will be our final answer. Next. (9 over 10) minus 3 over 10 minus 2 over 10. So yan. Baka mapasobra tayo. Equals. So again, so this is an example of similar fractions. So we just copy the denominator 10 and then kopyahin lang natin yung numerators per term. So 9, operation is minus, and then 3, minus ulit, and then 2. So perform the operation sa numerator. 9 minus 3, 876, minus 2, 54. So the answer is 4, and then 10. So kung medyo familiar kayo sa pag-simplify, so madali na siya. Makukuha nyo na ang 4 over 10 is simply 2/5. So this is the simplest form. Ito na yung final answer natin. So kung sa mga nagtataka, pwede kasi natin kunin ang 4 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2. Ang 10 is equal to 5 multiplied by 2. So kung 4 over 10 siya, ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung factors ng 4. 2 multiplied by 2 and 5 multiplied by 2. So since meron 2 sa taas, meron 2 sa baba, ika-cancel na ang 10 parehas, matitira na lang si 2/5. Kaya ang nakuha nating sagot if we simplify 4 over 10 is 2/5. So, review lang yun sa ibang topics natin. So, ang main focus natin is addition and subtraction of fractions. So, that is an example of subtraction. Next, combination naman ng addition and subtraction. So, the given is 7 over 11 minus 4 over 11 plus 2 over 11 plus 3 over 11 minus 5 over 11. So dito, kahit gaano siya kadami, basta similar terms sila, they have the same denominator, madali lang yan. Kasi nga, kukopihin nyo lang naman yung denominator na 11. And then, 7. Operation niya ay minus, nakasunod. And then, copy 4. Then, ang susunod na operation is plus. So, addition. And then, 2. And then, plus ulit. And then, minus. Plus 3. And then, minus. Then, the last term is 5. So, ayun. Just perform the operation sa numerator. That is 7 minus 4 plus 2 plus 3 minus 5. So, the answer is 3. Then, just copy the denominator 11. So, this will be your final answer. 3 over 11. Mukha lang siyang marami, mukhang mahirap. Kung titignan, kung meron kang math anxiety, pero kung iintindihin ang process at tatandaan, madali lang siya. At kung mas matatandaan nyo pa siya sa mga higher levels nyo, ay mas okay kasi talagang ginagamit siya hanggang college. Next. So they are examples of the similar fractions, addition and subtraction, if the given is similar fraction. Next, with S ang fractions. The similar fraction. So sabi natin kanina magkaiba ng denominator. So let's start with the basic. 1/3 plus 2/5. So magkaiba sila ng denominator. So hindi natin basta kokopyahin ang denominator kasi anong kokopyahin natin diyan? Ang 3 ba? Ang 5 ba? So hindi sila magkaparehas, they are dissimilar fraction. So mag-iisip tayo ngayon, ano ang ilalagay natin sa baba? So application na rin sa algebra para kasi ganito lang rin yung ginagawa sa algebra. Kahit anong value ang gawin nyo, so wag nyo nang hanapin yung LCD. Though LCD talaga ang ginagamit, pero ang technique lang dyan, just multiply the denominators. Mas madali yun. So 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. So hindi na tayo gagamit ng LCD, least common denominator. So 15. Next. So minultiply lang natin si 3 sa 5. So yung denominators, imumultiply lang natin. So next, 15 divided by 3. So dito muna tayo sa first term, sa 1/3. Ay, nasulatan. 15 divided by 3, ang kakalabasan niyan ay ito, yung nasa kabila. Kung para hindi na kayo gumamit ng, hindi na kayo mag-isip. Kasi nga, minultiply lang naman natin si 3 and 5. So, 15 divided by 3, ito ang sagot niyan, 5. So, 5 multiply by, ayun naman, yung numerator niya, 1. So, 15 divided by 3 equals 5 multiply by 1. So, 5 multiply by 1 is 5. So, ang operation natin is addition, so plus. Next, dito naman tayo sa kabilang term. Kasi tapos na tayo sa first term. 15 divided by 5. Ang magiging sagot naman yan ay ito, 3. Kasi 5, 10, 15, tama, di ba? 15 divided by 5, ito ang kakalabasan yan, 3. Multiply by 2. So that is 6. So yan, parang katulad na siya ng sagot sa similar fraction. I-perform nyo na lang yung operation sa numerator, which is 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. And then just copy the denominator 15. So this will be your final answer since this is already a proper fraction. Next. Five over 6 minus 2/3. So again, multiply nyo lang yan. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18. So 18 divided by 6, ang answer ay 3. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. 15, so ang operation natin ay minus, so minus. Next, 18 divided by 3 is, eto, sagot, 6. Multiplied by 2, 12. So the answer is 3 over 18. Pero, kung ma-identify nyo na hindi pa siya nasa simplest form, mas maganda. Pero sa mga hindi nakaka-identify, i-check nyo kung yung 18 ba ay may factor na 3. Halimbawa, yung ginagawa natin, 3, ang factor lang naman ng 3 ay 3 multiplied by 1. Sa 18, pwedeng 9 multiplied by 2, pwedeng 6 multiplied by 3, pwedeng 18 multiplied by 1. So dito makikita nyo meron tayong 3 bukod sa 1, huwag nyo papansinin lagi ang 1. So bukod sa 1, meron siyang factor na 3. So pwede natin gamitin si 6 and si 3. So sulat natin si 3 kasi wala naman siyang ibang factor kundi 3 multiplied by 1. Sa 18, ito yung gagamitin natin. Yung may kaparehas na factor kay 3. 6 multiplied by 3. And then, ika-cancel natin si 3. Pag in-cancel natin si 3, that is 1 tama. At 1 is equal to 1 over 1. So, ang numerator niya ay hindi 0, kundi 1 over 6. Actually, meron siyang 6 multiplied by 1 kasi nga 1 over 1. Pero since 6 multiplied by 1 is 6 pa rin, so hindi na natin isinusulat si 1. So that is 6, 1 over 6. So next, the final answer there is 1 over 6. 11 over 13 minus 5 over 6. So again, gagawin lang natin, multiply. 13 multiplied by 6 is 78. 78 divided by 13, ang sagot ay 6. So sa ganyan kayo basta may multiply nyo to, nakuha nyo yung product, so that will be your denominator. Then pag nag-divide kayo, 78 divided by 13, ang makukuha nyo sagot ay yung kabila lang. 78 divided by 13 is 6. 6 multiplied by 11 is 66. Next, operation natin ay minus. 78 divided by 6, ang makukuha nyo ay 13. So 13 multiplied by 5 is 65. So 66 minus 65 is 1, and then we just copy the denominator 78. So 1 over 78, and this will be your final answer. So again, we are in the dissimilar fraction, pero ganun lang kasimple yung operation niya. Marami lang kasi talaga ang merong math anxiety, kaya ayaw pag-aralan or ayaw intindihin. Next, 2/3 minus 5 over 6. So, parang ito yung given kanina, pero pinagbaligtad ko. Kasi ang sagot natin is puro positive. Possible ba na ang maging sagot ay negative? Yes. So, ito yun. So, again, we just multiply 3, 6, that is 18. 18 divided by 3, the answer is 6, multiplied by 2. So that is 12. So operation I minus. Next, 18 divided by 6, ang sagot yan ay 3. Multiply by 5, so 15. So dito, baka naman may sumagot pa na 3 ang sagot or positive 3. Meron kang 12, binawasan mo ng 15. Meron kang 12 na savings minus 15, so ang savings mo ay wala na. Negative 3 ka pa. Or meron ka pang utang na 3 pesos. So, negative 3 over 18. So, kanina, sinimplify natin siya. Yung 3 is equal to 3 multiplied by 1 at ang 18 ay 3 multiplied by 6. Ito yung ginamit natin. Hindi yung 9, 2, hindi yung 18, 1. Para makancel natin to. So, negative 3. Bukod kay, since negative 3 na to, dapat either negative 3 or negative 1. So, ang gagamitin natin ay positive 3 kasi positive to. Multiply by negative 1. Tama? Negative 1 multiplied by 3 is negative 3. Dito, 3 multiply by 6. So, makakancel si 3. Ang matitira ay si negative 1 over 6. And this will be your final answer. Kung ang sagot mo ay negative 1 over 6, nasa gitna ng or katapat ng fraction bar, okay lang yon. That is the same with negative 1 over 6. So that's it for addition and subtraction of fractions. So next video, ano naman, multiplication and division of fractions.